What's up, brother? Everything is going good, man, and thank you. You know, it was a extravagant night for me, man. It was a exciting night. It was an explosive night. And I even more proved why I am the best. I even more proved why I am the most feared. I even more proved why I am the most exciting heavyweight in the heavyweight division. And if I'm not, then somebody please come and prove me wrong. Come and shut my mouth up, Eddie Hearns.
Well,
I'm ready, baby.
I'm ready. Called me Eddie Hearns. There's definitely no less on me.
Well, it's the same way they call me Deontay Wilder.
But Deontay, I can't shut you up because I don't have the physical attributes to do it. But one thing I want to make clear to you, and this fight will happen, so you don't have to worry about that. There is no fear from Anthony Joshua in this fight. Zero fear. And this is a great heavyweight fight that has to happen for the fans. So we have never been running. We have never had one call, one approach from any member of your team. No, I made someone text you last night to ask you who I should be speaking to. You know that, right?
Eddie, come on, man.
You know that.
Let's be real.
Last night, didn't you?
Eddie,
you got the text
Eddie,
last
let's be real. Eddie, let's be real, Eddie. You know that you what you're saying is not true. My people have been reached out to you. Shelly Finkel have been reached out to you. I've seen
my call.
Email. Do we have to call? Yes, and guess what he said? And what he said, you said you would put Joshua onto the contract with Dylan White. Shelly jumped on the phone immediately when you said that, and when he called you back, because you lost Palou. You lost Palou. You never did respond back. You never did answer. Come on, man. Let's be real.
Just to clarify on that.
What's the problem right now? We don't. Eddie. No, you just spoke. It is my turn, man. What? Hey, let's erase. And guess what? And I can play devil advocate. What? Let's say Shelly didn't. When I know he did, but let's just say he didn't, and clean the slate right now. What is the problem right now? That's what people want. There's no more excuses. There's no more running. We know what's going on. We know the numbers. We know everything. And the mega of boxing and the money will always be in America. But we ain't worried because we're going to get what we're supposed to. I know me and Joshua are going to fight because guess what? We're going to smoke y'all out. We're going to push you in the corner so far for so long until you ain't going to have no choice but to fight. And when you do, it's going to be over with. I am the one that's going to tear that down. Like I said, I declare war, and I should be feared. I mean what I say. I say what I mean. And you better take this as the response back to Joshua. If he says he's going to eat me, then let him make it public. Let him speak. You can't speak for him, Eddie. Because guess what? You're not going to be able to be the one to get punched in the face unless you step into the ring.
Thank God for that. Thank God for that.
We want to hear. We want to hear from Joshua.
Listen.
That's what the world want to hear. It's from the champ, not from you. There's only so much that you can do. But what you can do, you can make the biggest fight in boxing happen right now. We ready to accept this challenge. As you can say, we ready to accept.
Hey, Deontay,
right he could
also call Anthony Joshua on three-way right now, and everybody will just hear it. I mean, he could do that. Everybody got an iPhone, so it's easy to call on a three-way right now. He shouldn't be able to drop the call. Eddie's a young guy. He's young and savvy. I'm sure he knows how to do three-ways.
Hey,
you've already got the great exclusive. How you put this together?
And I can put Shelly on as well too. So let's make this a big party.
Let me clear one thing up, because you said I could have my speak after. I reached out to Shelly Finkel for the Dillian White fight. Shelly Finkel came back to me, and we had a conversation. And we'd look at if it meant that we could look, it would include the Anthony Joshua fight. And I said, I'm not looking to do that. This is two different fights. We can talk about one or the other. That's fine. If you want to talk about the Joshua fight independently, no problem. But the White fight does not include the other. And the White fight, by the way, is not. It's not a sign of disrespect. He's the WBC #1 in the new rankings coming out. And I thought it was a good deal. But I'll go back to the Joshua fight, Deontay. Trust me when I say, I'm in boxing to make the biggest fights. There is no one on our side that does not want that fight. There has been no running. The fight has never been talked about before the explosion in the last couple of weeks. So we will be reaching out to your team. We will be making the offers for the fight. We are happy for the fight to happen next. We are happy for the fight to happen in the summer. But you can call it running, you can call it ducking, none of it exists. And you will hear from AJ. He just finished his fight. He's spending some time with his family. He's chilling out. Trust me when I say he wants to fight with you. He wants to fight the best.
Yeah, Shelly is on the line now. Deontay just said he's back.
Let's go. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shelly Finkel.
Thank you.
Okay,
Shelly, Shelly, we gotta clear something up here.
Okay.
Eddie said no one has talked to him about anything about the Joshua fight. We haven't heard from no one, not even you.
That's not true.
Well, actually, what I said was no one has approached me about the Joshua fight. What Shelly did was return my call and asked me if the Dillian White fight involved the Anthony Joshua fight, of which I told him I don't think so. I'll come back to him, and that was probably a few days before the Joshua fight.
Wait. I got a tipper.
Okay, let me be clear. Rather than us getting into a whole argument or a disagreement, whatever, it was the day after the fight with Pulev ended. That was the day we spoke, because the day I called him back was when Pulev fell out, and he wrote me we would talk the next day. Number two, I have an email or a text, and I can find it, where Eddie said, Shelly, can I talk to you? I can't get anyone else. And Dillian White, we would like to make the fight, and if you win, you'll have Joshua next. And I called him, we spoke. I go a long way back with Eddie and his dad. Yes. Hello? Okay. And I go a long way back with Eddie and his family and have tremendous respect for them. But after that, I have not heard back from Eddie. And if he wants, Al will accept his call. I'm on right now. And if he wants to make a Joshua fight, my fighter wants that fight next, or as soon as we can make it, and we're open to it.
Sounds like we better be seeing each other in New York.
You tell me when.
One thing is, Shelly, I'm not sure about the bit where it said about the Dillian White fight involving Anthony Joshua. But anyway, the Dillian White fight and Joshua fight are two separate things. And I'm happy to have a discussion about Joshua then. But, yeah. The Joshua fight, as I've said to Deontay Wilder, I have a meeting with Anthony Joshua tomorrow. This is a fight that has to happen in 2018. I'll be honest with you, it wasn't really in our plan to do it in March or April. We were planning on having a fight abroad or potentially a Joseph Parker fight, but I have no problem in sitting down and talking about the deal for this fight. I said to the guys earlier on the call, if I was a sensible guy, I would say this fight makes sense in maybe 9 or 12 months' time. I don't think it's going to wait that long, because we live in a world where social media and fan interaction takes over. And even though Anthony Joshua unified the World Heavyweight Championship at his 19th fight, and I think in his 19th fight, Deontay was having an 8-rounder in Cancun. And actually, I remember your quotes, because I saw them today about when I think it was after his first defence, he said that Deontay Wilder was just a baby, and he just won the title. There's no need to unify. He's got to take his time, etc. That was in his 34th fight. So despite the fact that we are at the embryonic stages of our career, we're still willing to take the fight with that confidence. So I hope
then we
that we
should
get
make it
time to
happen.
sit down in New York this week.
And when are you talking about meeting in New York? What time, date, whatever?
Well, I suggest I send you a note straight after. I don't want to give my complete itinerary away. But I arrive late tomorrow night. I'm in New York until Thursday afternoon. And then I'm down in Long Island for the show.
Okay.
We make one thing clear,
because we're on, since we're on an open line with the public or whoever listening, let me address it the way it is. Whatever was said, your side, my side, it's irrelevant in the past. We are today on the 6th of November, 2017, and Deontay Wilder would like to fight Joshua. And if you're serious on making the fight, it'll happen. That's it. I've never had a problem with you. You know how we worked to get a fight done before. This can get done immediately if you really want it.
Yeah, and same from us. As I'm phoning up, the reason I phoned up this line tonight and unbelievably got on a freeway with Shelly Finkel and Deontay Wilder.
Well, very
because I heard the quote about running and this and that. And from our side, yeah, no problem at all with this fight. The greatest, the big old boxing. Simple.
Look, it's the fight the fans want more than
guys,
any other.
I don't mean to interrupt.
And
I know,
Shelly,
I don't mean to interrupt. I know I don't belong in the conversation. I am the host. I am being told Tyson Fury is now on the line. And I gotta just check. I really gotta check if that's true. Because if Tyson is on the line, I'm gonna die right now. So can I just check it without disrespecting anyone?
No, one second. If he is, I know him well, but that's nothing that we want to discuss. No,
all right. Tyson, we're gonna make you wait, Tyson. Don't hang up.
Return to the Mac.
Listen, Shelly, I'm going to drop you an email in about 2 or 3 minutes, and we'll put a date in the diary for this week. I'll let you guys crack on with Mr. Fury if you want, or I'll stay on and talk to him, whatever you want to do. Got nothing better to do.
All right, I'll wait for your email, and we'll respond and get together.
Speak soon, Shelly.
Wow. Well, Shelly, thank you for calling in, Deontay. Thank you, Deontay. That was amazing.
No
oh my God!
Yeah, no problem, man. You know, we want people to know the truth, you know, and we want people to know that it's not us that's stalling. It's not us that's sitting back and making excuses. We want to fight. We can back up every word that we have said or going to say in the future. We can back up as you can see, when I speak the truth. I speak things and it comes to pass. I want to see if I'm the best. I know I'm the best. But like I said, I want to prove to the world that I am the best. If Joshua the best, they say he's the best. He haven't said he's the best. He won't even say it. He's unconfident. He don't even know. But I know for sure I am the best. Hearn said he'll knock me out in 3. So what's the excuses with all the other stuff? I want to know right now. You say he'll knock me out in 3, so what's the wait? If I didn't fall Barnes, if I haven't fought nobody, we know for sure that I've called out all the best in the heavyweight division ever since obtaining my belt from the Klitschko, from the Glasgow,
you haven't fought any of them.
from anybody that want to call against, for the Ortiz, from the Povackins, but we all know what happened. These guys either took other routes because of fearing me, or they got on PEDs, and that is the fact. So when y'all want to say that I haven't fought no one or this and that, please say the reason behind why. Because when it comes to Deontay Wilder, there's always a reason why. Why he haven't fought the best. Why these guys haven't fought him. Why is Eddie saying his man would knock me out in 3 but don't want to make the fight? Why is it an excuse or popularity when it became social media? Because half of the followers is from you guys, from the UK. You know, let's make this fight happen. No more excuses. No more ducking. No more dodging. No more excuses.
Deontay.
Fight makes a fight.
Deontay, can I ask you one question?
All right. I'll wait to hear from Eddie, and then we'll go from there.
Cheers. Thank you. Deontay.
Thank you both.
Thank you, Ellie.
Hey, don't hang up, Deontay. Eddie's starting to get a last word with you. D. Oh, he's there. He's there, Eddie. And we still got Fury on the line, by the way.
Yeah, just the last question is, when you talk about all this running, all this ducking, all this excuses, where has this been? I don't understand. What are you talking about since Saturday? Or when have we been ducking?
What is you referring to?
You said we're the ones not making excuses. We're the ones who aren't running. We're the ones who... It's only my understanding now. This is... When? What are you talking about?
What do you mean what I'm talking about? When y'all talk about... this is the excuses. When Joshua even making himself, maybe 2018, he said he needs 2019, maybe the 20 to put himself in the perfect position. Then y'all come up with it. Oh, well, it's not going to be. Come on, first you said it's not going to be. Eddie, you made an excuse about the splits. Now you're talking about money. You're talking about the splits. Now you're trying to say, well, hell, we're not going to go to America. We're going to stay here. That's another excuse. The ultimate excuse. And the pussy blocker is the Dylan White. Come on. I would love to smash Dylan White. Did you see Stavern? That will be a Dylan White written all over again. I promise you. All you got to do is put that boy on there behind the contract. It's easy. We are easy. This fight is easy to be made, but you know, and I know, Eddie, I'm a killer. I am the hit. I am the man the hit man. I get the contracts. I get the guys in front of me, and I get rid of them. That's my job. That's what I do. So as a hit man, I know when somebody's nervous. I know when somebody's stalling. I know when somebody don't want no war or no smoke because I do this. This is what I do. You promote. You do a great job at promoting. I'm a headhunter, and I'm a hit man. I do a damn good job at what I do. And I smell bullshit. Like 50 said, I smell pussy.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, man. Y'all heard it. Deontay Wilder went ham on Eddie Hearn live on national radio, man. He went in on him. Shout out to the Boxing Voice for giving us all this good content, man. I'm going to put the link in the description so y'all can hear the full video. Man, Deontay Wilder went absolutely ape shit on Eddie Hearn. Called him a pussy, called him a coward, called him scared. He called him everything in the book, man. Shout out to Deontay Wilder. Shout out to Eddie Hearn for taking the call. Shout out to Deontay Wilder's manager, Finkel. Shout out to Tyson Fury even called him, man. Y'all gonna hear the full video. I'm gonna leave it in the description. You can hear the full video in the description. Shout out to the Boxing Voice for this one. Oh man, they gave us some great content for this one, man. This was awesome. This was awesome, man. I can't give them enough props for this one. But shout out to the Boxing Voice for giving us all this good content. But yeah, Deontay Wilder went ape shit on Eddie Hearn. Called in. Eddie Hearn was talking big shit in the whole beginning of the video. You'll hear it. I'm put the link in the description. But yeah, Deontay Wilder went ape shit on him. So that's all I got for y'all. Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. That's all I got for y'all. Blue Blood Sports TV. Peace.
And I'm out 8 in the mall, dog. Clock 2 around here. What you do around here? And you know I keep my tool around here. My act a fool around.